Ha! Here we are. Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. Freya Vigi may Freya bless on this wonderful Friday. It's a overcast Friday, 77, 72 degrees, something like that. Yeah, I'm at home. I did work a little bit today, but hey, got home to me and Charity have already walked through the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day, beautiful weather, even if it is kind of overcast and raining a little bit. So, but anyway, tell you about those who did not have a beautiful day. Those Americans that were trapped in Afghanistan left there by Trajan's malicious / incompetent regime. And least we forget 13 servicemen and women died in Abigail and Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls. 300 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs, things that don't grow back. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. But there was hope. Folks getting them out. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exodus, Project Dynamo, Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation. I'm trying to say words today, yeah. And at least we forget that there are 200 plus souls still incarcerated. Plus, because they keep adding more to it. Some for even just saying they were saying something. Saying, not even there, just saying something about it. Yeah, the guy from InfoWars is being arrested for just saying something. But there's 200 plus, and they keep adding. Held as political prisoners against a tyrannical regime. Every morning they make a phone call to their family and loved ones, and they sing at the top of their lungs the national anthem. In defiance. Solidarity. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. But there is hope. Family, friends, loved ones, charitable organizations, lawyers, senators, congressmen, all on their side. Thousands of people sending care packages and providing for their defense costs and et cetera and et cetera and et cetera. So we shall see. We shall see. Yeah. It's a sore one. Anyway, meanwhile, wow. I was a Marine. I was a Marine back in the 90s. Capabilities were, the Marine Corps infantry, the capabilities was, you had a rifleman, you had a saw gunner, machine gunner, you had possibly a grenadier, a fire team leader, and then you had a gunner, assisted gunner, and he assisted with the carrying the extra ammo and the extra barrels for the saw gunner. Wow, how things have changed, man. And it wasn't. You talk about electronics. We had a radio at the squad level or at the platoon level. Usually at the platoon level. Depending on what we're doing. I have had radios at the fire team level before. Squad level, fire team level, things like that. But free copying. That's about it. That's about all we had. Now, now the Marine Corps squad itself, integrated into the fire team will have anti-counter drone and drone offense, defense, anti-air, anti-armor, just all kinds of stuff. Designated marksman, kind of taking the place because they got rid of the scout sniper. That's kind of a sore spot, but they made somebody in the fire team or the platoon or squad, whatever, a designated marksman. Here, you carry the long rifle. Really? Yeah. Wow. And everybody's got comms, fully integrated. Everything from they got rid of tanks, but they provided with like I said, javelins, HIMARS, a lot of artillery. A lot of artillery integrated into the infantry platoons, as well as the heavy guns as well. So, wow, crazy. The lethality has jumped up 20, 50 fold of the Marine Corps riflemen, and they've cut a lot of spots, and they've made more requirements, more training. Now a staff sergeant is usually required to run a squad. When I was in, a staff sergeant could be platoon sergeant. That's usually what a platoon sergeant was staff sergeant. Hey, staff sergeant, whatever. What are we doing today? But now it's a staff sergeant. A gunny is the platoon commander or platoon sergeant. Right, a gunnery sergeant. Usually gunny was at a company level, and he handled all your admin stuff, your beans, bullets, and band-aids. But yeah, and we won't even get into the officer part of it. So everything's been restructured. Yeah, sergeants at a fire team level. You have to be a sergeant to be a fire team leader. Staff sergeant to run the squad, and gunny to run the platoon. Whoa, that's a lot of salt. That's a lot of salt in a platoon. I like it. But I mean, it's still going to do like the billet stuff. So if there's no staff sergeant available, Lance Corporal can do it, and everybody's going to be just super integrated with. I mean, they can knock anything out of the sky, anything out of the ocean, and anything off the ground. Just boom, get it. Integrated with mortars, rocket attacks, air, you name it, they got it. It's at their disposal. Crazy. FO, Forward Observer, FO. Basically the fire team is the FO, and just boom, get them. I want 81. I want 61. HE Willie Pete. All send. So I'm very proud of that. I like this. I agree with it. So that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm going to read more into it. But anyway, enough of that. And of course, they're going to get all new guns. Yeah. Like I said, it's all integrated and specific. So you might have a fire in your fire team, a HIMAR guy. Like, what's he do? Oh, he runs a HIMAR. What? Oh shit! Hell yeah! What's this guy do? Oh, he's surveillance and communication and anti-drone guy. What? Anti-drone guy. So his backpack has drones and stuff. Maybe he carries a shotgun. Ooh. So anyway, I could go on and on and on. What I read. Well, you can read this as well. It was in the Military Times, Navy Times, I think it is, the Navy military thing. But even the Navy is going to get a little restructuring as well. Interesting, retooling, restructuring. So, go Team Linda, go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. She's kicking ass, taking names, and getting stronger by the day. Go Team Baby Harper. Team Baby Harper. I don't know what's going on there. I tell you the truth. I've had no updates whatsoever. I can only assume the best. Because we know that Team Baby Harper is a fighter. Yes, she's a fighter. Ha ha ha. Right, so this has been Mad Shad. Every day, never forget.